Once upon a time, in a kingdom, there lived a pretty girl named Cinderella. She was very beautiful and kind-hearted. Her parents had a long passed away. She lived with her cruel stepmother and her two stepsisters, Anastasia and Drizzle. Every day, the stepmother forgot Cinderella to do all the housekeeping. Meanwhile, Anastasia and Drizzle were only two lazy girls who loved to make over themselves. One day, there was a ball invitation from the kingdom to all the girls. The lucky girls would marry the prince. The stepmother and two stepsisters were so happy to hear that. Anastasia and Drizzle started to dress up. However, they became nicer themselves. Cinderella, comb my hair and put the ribbon on my head, sighed Drizzle. This is the ribbon for you, Drizzle, replied Cinderella. No, 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 take my shoes and fit them on my feet, shouted Anastasia. Hey, she must do all that I say, not you. No, she must help me to make me fitter than all girls. Shortly after the unimportant debate, they looked ready to go to the ball. Cinderella really wanted to go with them, so she asked her stepmother. May I go to the ball, Mom? Asked Cinderella. Huh, what do you think? You better stay at home, clean all the rooms. Washing dishes and clothes, replied the stepmother. You even really smell, Ella. If you go with us, you will make you shame, made Anastasia. That's right, you don't even have a dress. The prince won't see you even if you come there, added Drizzle. But I really want to go there, sisters, said Cinderella. Although Cinderella had begged, the stepmother and her two stepsisters did not allow her to come to the ball. They left Cinderella alone at home. She began to cry. I really want to go. I wish I can go to the ball and meet the prince, sighed her. Suddenly, there was a bright light. A fairy godmother approached and approached her. Cinderella, please don't cry. I am a fairy godmother who will help you to go to the ball, sighed the fairy godmother. Cinderella was very happy. The fairy godmother asked Cinderella to find 6 mice, 6 lizards, and a golden pumpkin. So, Cinderella went to the garden and brought them to the fairy godmother. Aha, smart girl. Look, Sim Sim Bim Agrabah. Oh, I think it's not the spell. Simsalabim Adakadabra. Magically, the golden pumpkin turned into a very beautiful gold cart. The 6 mice turned into a 6 horses, and the 6 lizards turned into a bodyguards. Then the fairy godmother swung her wand and spoke the same spell. Amazing! Cinderella dirty cloth changed into a very beautiful dress with sparkling jewelry. She wore a pair of glass slippers too. Before she left, the fairy godmother told her, Ella, the magic will decipher after the bell of 12 o'clock rings. Therefore, exactly at 12 night, you have to leave the ball. Well, fairy godmother, I will remember these mistakes and leave the party promptly at 12 night. Thank you so much, Mom. Cinderella immediately went to the ball with all her magical things. In the village, all the girls saw their beauty in front of the prince. But the prince did not seem impressed by any of them. Not long, Cinderella arrived at the ball. People were very surprised because of her beauty, including the stepmother and two stepsisters. They did not realize that the pretty girl was Cinderella. The prince was impressed and approached Cinderella. "Princess, you look so beautiful. Will you dance with me?" asked the prince. "Of course. It is not an hour that I can dance with you," replied Cinderella. Both of them were dancing with happiness all night. Cinderella was so happy and for the time. Apparently, the clock started approaching at 12 o'clock. The bell began to ring. "I'm sorry, Prince. I have to go home." She ran out of the village, but one of her glass slippers had left on the way. She kept running. The prince ran after her and found Cinderella glass slipper in the middle of the stars. The prince took it and planned to find who the actual owner of the glass slipper was. A few next day, the prince and his soldiers went from house to house to find the owner of the glass slipper. However, none of them was suitable. Finally, he arrived at Cinderella's home. Anastasia and Drizzle tried the glass slipper. "I am to all the sisters, so let me try it first." "What? It is so small." "But at the ball it was fit on my feet," said Anastasia. "Don't say any reasons. It's my turn to try the glass slipper." "Oh, maybe. I soaked in warm later too long this morning, so my feet shrinking. It is too big on my foot," said Drizzle. The prince and his soldiers almost gave up. Suddenly, Cinderella came in her dirty clothes. The prince asked Cinderella to try the glass slipper too, but the cruel stepmother refused to let her try it. "I'm sorry, my majesty. How can you think that dirty girl is my be the princess?" "It is impossible, is not it?" sighed the stepmother. "Miss, she has a right to try the glass slipper too," replied the prince. Cinderella stuck her foot into the glass slipper. Magically, she turned back into the beautiful princess. "Amazing! The magic is back," sighed Cinderella. Everybody was very surprised, especially the stepmother and two stepsisters. "How can she turn into the princess?" sighed the stepmother. Then the prince asked Cinderella to marry him. "You are the girl who I had been looking for. Will you marry me?" asked the prince. "Of course." After that, Cinderella went to the village with her prince and lived happily together.